Clans for Windows 95 and Windows 98, released in 1999, developed by Computer House, fourth game technically, developed by Computer House. The last one they released before they went out of business. They were working on a fifth game based on some other Swedish IP when they closed up shop. Now, first things first, I did mention yesterday that they made a game between, they released a game between Dragonfire and this one. It's called Destination Jordan. It's an educational game that came in 2 CDs. I don't actually know if it was available in English. I couldn't find much of anything about it, and I couldn't for the life of me find a dump of it online. Now, it's an educational game. It's about aliens visiting Earth, and then you teach them about the planet or whatever. I'm sure it's bland and boring, but I still wanted to take a look at it before heading into Clans, but I couldn't find a dump of it. I could find an auction for that. I live in Brazil, I don't have money, so I'm sorry. We're going straight into Clans, alright? Now, this game is available on Steam. If you want to play this game, you can buy it, and it probably works. You forgive me, okay? It probably works. The funny thing is, actually, let me show you guys this. What is the browser that I use for this stuff? Here it is. Okay. Let me see, is this capturing the right thing? It is. I actually own the game on Steam, I didn't know that. So let me see if I can, here. I want to show you guys just this screenshot here. Let me see if I can adjust this so you guys can see it better. Why is it? Wait. Why is it not showing everything? Well, I can do this, I guess. Okay. So it has this message. This is one of the screenshots on the Steam page. Okay, and I just want to point out like the jankiness of it. When you launch Clans, you'll see this window pop up. This is an old school Diablo type game, back in the days when games were run with a CD inserted. The interesting feature of this particular game is that the contents of the original CD contained only the music for the game. Which is not true because you install the game from the disc, whatever. What this means is that you can put any music CD in your CD player and the game will play it. If you don't want to have music playing, simply hit cancel and the game will launch, and then you have CD audio error. Yeah, you remember this? And I just think it's so freaking funny that of course they don't have the source code, of course they can't be bothered to just stub some DLL calls in the game files. The game doesn't have copy protection, so it doesn't need, they didn't need to do anything. But instead of like, you know, just trying to patch it out or just saying that, yeah, just click cancel, they were like, oh, you know, you can like, you can play music from your CD. If you don't want to, just click cancel. Ignore what's written. No, actually, I think they patched the messaging now that I'm looking at it. Cancel if you don't want any music. I'm gonna test what it actually shows. I'm not gonna play the Steam release. I was actually surprised to find out that I actually have this game on Steam. Then again, I have games that I sincerely don't remember. So I'm gonna take a look. We're gonna be playing this on 86 bucks. We're gonna have music, and like I only got into the game really quickly just to see if it was running because I want to go in blind with this stuff. And already I have one very disappointing news. The music from the CD, I didn't look at it extensively, of course, but the music from the CD seems to be the exact same music from Dragonfire. I don't think they give you... I didn't check, but I don't think they give you an ISO. No, okay, I'm not gonna install it right now because it might fuck up my connection, but I'll honestly take a look at that. But I think it doesn't have music. It's like I was thinking about this earlier. Before they did the recent remaster, freaking Quake didn't have music on Steam. Like Quake with music by Nine Inch Nails didn't have music on Steam because it was from the CD as well. I remember when I was a kid I would play without music because I was too lazy to grab my CD and put it in the drive. But it was freaking good. But yeah, that's a common problem with games that came with music on the CD because they have to rip it into MP3 or OGG or something, and they have to stub the calls, replace them with calls to actually play the files, and most devs are too lazy for that anyway. You know, if they're going to patch it like that, because if they have access to the source code, then they're just being lazy. No, I did try that, Sunfall. I did make sure I didn't make that mistake. But yeah, it has the same music. Like I couldn't believe it. I'll make double sure of that. But I had just installed it from the CD. I did actually check. Let's go there actually. Let me see. This is going to get captured eventually. Come on, there you go. So if you look at the CD here, it says clans. I installed from this. It's everything here. You can have your own pixel. Game is remarkably small. Well, games back then weren't very large anyway. If you do the autoplay, it runs the installer. It doesn't have a launcher or anything. It's just the installer. So I am certain I have the correct CD in the drive and the music is the same. It's disappointing. Maybe there are different tracks later. I didn't want to check, but the main menu looks remarkably similar to Dragonfire. I was thinking before I started this whole thing, like, oh, they released Dragonfire and Clans on the same year. Either they had like the largest team imaginable or they cut some corners, and I think it's the second one. which is fine. Like everyone, Clans is the most well-known game from them, and everyone who has played both says the Clans is better. I expect to enjoy this a lot. Like if they could have like slightly more interesting combat, that's all that I need. If they could have, imagine interesting combat, experience, and not a closed economy. If they have those three things, the game is amazing. If they have one or two, it's still better. I cannot imagine they not having any of them, so let's get this started. I don't know why I found that intro to be so funny with the electronic.
Centuries before, in a darker age, the enemy, a demon, came into the land and drove a wedge between the clans. Through foul machinations, he and his minions pitted the clans against one another, and he thrived on the corruption and the chaos. Or so the legend told us. The legend also told us that elders from each of the clans came together to forge and enchant the crown of peace, to bind the clans together. For many centuries, the clans lived in harmony, and we prospered under the watchful eye of the elders. But we took the peace for granted. The admonishments of the elders fell on disinterested ears. But even now, the demon and his horde ravage the land, as they have for some years. The crown of peace and the elders have disappeared from the land, and we are left without guidance, fighting each other with desperation, fear, and hatred. However, hope remains, for each of the clans has chosen the mightiest and wisest of their number to enter the demon's lair, destroy him, and retrieve the crown of peace.
You are weak. I will take you to hell with me.
Alright. The intro is obviously very good. Like, I'm sorry if I... Yeah, same music. Here we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, my freaking headset is interfering with the game. I'm sorry if I left twice there, but that explosion just eating the night away. that was funny. Also, the demon dragging you to hell is interesting. What does the help say? We don't need documentation. Oh, the last part scared you so much. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Now, this is like, I think, the exact same menu and font from Dragonfire. I think. Fancy. Now, we have, again, 4 characters to pick from. And we have a warrior, a barbarian, an elf, and a dwarf. Now, that's not an obvious choice this time around, because none of them are a duck, which is a glaring oversight, obviously. Now, for obvious reasons, if you have been here long enough, we're not going to pick the elf. Fuck it. Like, Magic 17, like, just shove it. So, it's very, very tempting to... I knew that McCall was gonna say that. It's very, very tempting to pick the Barbarian for obvious reasons, including the fact that he has the lowest magic of all the characters. So we can be sure we're not going to get tangled with that bullshit. The problem is that it's too obvious. Like, I don't know, I feel like I should honestly give someone else a chance.
No one can beat me.
I was leaning towards the idea of picking the dwarf. There is a problem though. Listen.
Let's go.
Okay.
My spirit is strong.
That's very good. Listen to the dwarf.
No one can beat me.
The duck was gruffier than this dwarf. Like, this dwarf and the duck wings. Like, you can tell his this dwarf is like, what, 11, 12? Like, listen.
My spirit is strong.
No one can beat me. So, that eliminates the dwarf, which is a shame. I like playing with dwarves a lot.
Let's go.
The proud son of a noble family, Alaric champions the city-dwelling clans. City-dwelling noble family. I really didn't want to pick the barbarian, but the game is making it really hard to pick anything else.
My spirit is strong.
Among the clans that inhabit the harsh periphery of the land, Guard Stoneskin is acclaimed for his superior strength and vitality. I almost read it. Something else. As with all the barbarian clans, Guard has limited magical ability to use against the demon and his minions. That's so freaking obvious, but I don't think I can escape this. Literally the first Nobel family, yes. Journeyman knowledge of the arcane arts of magic.
No one can beat me.
And the dwarf does barely have a story. He killed ogres in the mines. They got lazy here.
For the righteous path.
For the righteous path? Yeah, I'm sorry. I want it to be original, but yeah. Listen to the same music. You don't think I've ever seen that occurs more than like 20 seconds each. I know. You just like I've watched your streams plenty. I know how your brain works. I wanted to give the other ones a chance, but yeah. And it's the same music and it's the same title screen for the loading. It's very reused from Dragonfire. Which, you know, considering that Dragonfire was not that well known, but it's not a problem necessarily. At the gates, the forbidding towers of the fortress loom above you as you approach the gates. Built long before the evil horde first appeared, the keep is now rank with hatred and fear, the legacy of the demon. Alright, the interface is really good. Why is there... It's really good, it's really good. This feels unnecessary, but it's good. Okay, so... First thing I noticed is that it's just like Dragonfire. And it's single screen. They have the arrows for the exits. Okay, this game is already twice as better. Music fit cleans a lot better with the atmosphere. I hope they don't have the wind chimes again. I couldn't stand the wind chimes in the boat level in Dragonfire. Yeah, they did learn a lesson. So they have arrows, so...
Must proceed.
Now, the game looks 3D, but I'm pretty sure this is pre-rendered. Like, it can kind of fool you, but it is pre-rendered. At least it kind of could fool me at the first glance. Now, I would enjoy if we had a map that I didn't have to draw. We still have lives. Game menu. The same yellow between asterisks text here. View map. Oh my fucking god, they have a map. That's literally the two things I complained about at the end of the yesterday's stream. The exits and the map. If the combat is good, fuck, this is... They improved a lot. Everything here. We still have the same inventory, same... It's still called purse. And it's the same icon, I'm pretty sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the same number of slots. Turn to stone with boredom. It has a good voice. Shield +1. Yeah, the inventory system. The same sound. I can't take it out. View abilities. Ring slots. Ooh, fancy. We don't have experience, so that's a bummer. Do we have an inventory? Weapon or spellman slot 1 to 4, ESDF. Space for health, M for mana. That's useful. Alright. So we don't have an inventory, it's the same inventory system. And we don't have... I can't attack without a target. Yeah, it feels very similar to Dragonfire in the basic mechanics. Yeah, I think it's going to be the same. Maybe it's going to be like enhanced by the rings abilities or whatever. But that's fine. Let's see how it goes.
I'll kill you.
I kill you. That was good. Do I have a hotkey to open the map? We have a quick save, a quick load. Tag, untag room on map? You can put a tag on the room. Interesting. If there's something important that you want to come back later. I don't know why there's an X right in the middle of the map. Do the enemies respawn? That's very important. They don't. Okay, I think this is closed economy again. I kill you! Okay, we took a hit. Do we regen health? Or is it the same problem? Where's the map? Game, where's the map? Okay, the X is supposed to be me. Where's the map, game? I don't like that. Why didn't it show the map to me? Freaking stuff left. Our life is not regening. The map doesn't work. Shit. Wait, what? Okay, then we go here. Oh, did I? No, I didn't come back. This can't work. The rooms are linked wrong. I'm sorry. The rooms are linked wrong. Look, I'm exiting here, okay? Do you think I went around and entered here? I don't know why I'm confused. Right, we are... No, I went in this direction. And then I went this... No, I can't be here. And there's no map. I think there's no map because it is broken already. Christ. Wait, this is... What? Is this like a Lost Woods kind of situation on the first part of the game? I mean, that's... Okay, we found something. That's not as bad, but it's still weird. The map doesn't make too much. Okay, now the map works. And maybe that one direction is a Lost Woods kind of situation, specifically. Okay, we can't go here, so... Alright, so what they're saying is that this entrance and this entrance leads to, like... This is interactable. Crap. Or maybe we need an item. Okay, so I'm going to assume that part is broken on purpose and I'm not gonna give too much thought to it. Also, our health is not regening. And here's a potion. Enemies dropping items, that's uncommon for Dragonfire. The only items that dropped were like 2 out of 3 keys on level 6. I wonder if I have to pixel hunt. I probably do, I found that tree already. The enemies make very funny sounds, I like it.
Help me, please, young warrior. Perhaps we have a common enemy in the demon. I believe that he cursed my book of spells, because when I opened it last, I found myself trapped in this pond. With the last of my magic, I will teleport you to my cottage. You must destroy my spellbook, or I will be forever doomed.
Okay. Interesting. Wait, what? Okay, I can't open it. Yeah, oh wait. I couldn't click on the X. Yeah, you can't click on the X, but you can click on this. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's the same shortcuts, except it runs better now. You can switch weapons more quickly. Okay, now with the X. Ah, the X works. What is this? Stick? I feel like that X could be smaller. It kind of covers the map a little bit, whatever.
I kill you, trouble.
Leave me no choice.
Wizard Stone. Maybe I have to throw it in the fire or something.
You left me no choice.
You can hit anything.
This is not working.
Aha. Yeah, they still have the same style of puzzles.
You are a kind soul, my friend. The world needs more people like you at a time like this. The path ahead of you is fraught with peril, but perhaps you will have the will and the wisdom to vanquish the demon and his minions. I will see you again during your quest, and I shall give you what aid I can.
Potion of spirits, potion of spirits. I'm gonna have to drink a health potion. Okay. Is this going to lead back to the... Yeah, it goes back to the Lost Woods maze.
Your spirit is weak.
Right, and now we can use the axe to continue here, I presume. Nice, the changing the sprite for the tree.
You're in trouble.
Just making sure we don't miss anything. Oh look, the evil gate. Hello there, games on VHS. It is cool. It is cool. It's fine. It's a shame the combat is still just click until they die. You fixed the game, Necroine? I'm glad to hear that. Hello there. I hope you enjoy that game. It's really fun to get the combos going in Revenant. Like, they put all of their work into making the combat interesting. Of course, if you don't enjoy the combat, then the game doesn't offer too much else. But I do like the look of it. There's a weird greedy feel to it. Alright, we got a map, man. So freaking happy we got a map. Wait, what? Oh, there are things in the way. Okay, sure, that's fine, I guess.
Kill you. Kill you.
Ah. Also, we work a lot faster between scenes compared to Dragonfire, which was another problem the game had. Some exits are not marked. I hope they're all as obvious as this one, but some exits are not marked. This, the cave and the cottage. Yeah, they only marked the non-obvious ones. Had to disable fast lock. I didn't use any patches, but then again, we're running it on Linux. This is for mana. Shit. Okay, we learned. Red potion is for mana. That's gotta be a crime somewhere. Patches for Windows and the same patch works for several games. Interesting. Are you using D-Draw Compat? Like I suggested? Well, even if the exits are not indicated, they still show up on the map, which is good. Necrorain, I would strongly recommend you try D-Draw Compat instead. It's just a single DLL file, and it's magical for the games that it's supposed to work for. Oh, is this gold? 2 gold. Nice. I think that D-Draw Compat is just a cleaner, simpler solution. Red potion, Rust Thunder hurts you. Yeah, or like Xanadu, I've touched poison. And it's at the edge of the screen, you can't see it before moving forward, and it pushes you back. And if you go forward again, you drink another one because it respawns. I don't think there's anything here. Nice animation on the barrels getting destroyed, just... Oh, this one doesn't break, okay. Okay. Does it convert the X1 to 7? No, it changes 3D DirectX calls into regular 3D calls, because on the early stages of 3D on Windows, people were using Direct Draw for that. It basically just modernizes those calls, just links them to proper stuff. I think we have to push these. Fuck, it's a Sokoban puzzle, I can't believe it. It's Goof Troop all over again. Yeah, you could actually, honestly, that sounds like too much effort in a way, but you could literally just use direct D-Draw Compat in addition. But this one doesn't move, shit. You could use it in addition to whatever you're using. Just drop the DLL file in there and see what it does. Okay, so I need to do something smarter here. How do I use this one though? This one can only be pushed there or there. This one cannot be pushed. Yeah, no, it's not going to explode anything. I honestly think you should give that a try, just because it's such a simple solution. Anyway, this doesn't move, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 barrels. I have to use 3 of them. I can, if I push this here, this is trivial. I can put this or this here. This one cannot go anywhere except for here. Also, because this is blocking, I can't push this way. Like, so I could push this down here. Okay, what I can do this is this. Alright, I got it. It's not difficult. I just didn't have my brain set up for this today. There you go, professional gaming. Treasury. That's a very long parchment for just one word. Okay. Oh, they're all locked. How did I... Let me mark this room. Mysterious. The fuck? We didn't lose whatever this is. I'm gonna reload anyway. No, we did get an extra one. Alright. Yeah, Necroing. You can change its settings by adding a .ini file, but there's no reason to. Honestly. Unless you need something very specific. For Dark Secrets of Africa, I have that information on my Discord. There is a setting that you can put on an ini file to lock the refresh rates to 15, I think, or something, and it fixes some issues with that game. But for Revenant, I just dropped the DLL file as is. Man, the game is really not giving you a lot of health. Okay, there's a dude. Gates to the inner dungeons. Oh, what it will be? Mana, health, and health. You can't afford it, I know, and a shield. We have 2 gold. Game is being really stingy with resources. Push the levelers to the secret combination to open the gate that leads to the inner dungeons, temporarily out of order due to broken leveler. Okay, we need to put a leveler in here. And find the secret combination, I guess. Fuck. Game is unreasonable.
You're in trouble.
And if I'm going to be doing that, I need to save more frequently. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to kill that guy again, but also because there's some gold here, I might be able to... Shit! It's funny how you also drop your items. It's magic, man. That's so dumb. Okay, I can't kill that guy without more health. So, okay. 1 health. Oh wait, there's gold here. 4 gold. Alright, we only need 34 more to get 1 health potion. How do you guys think, chat? Should we help the guy, I guess?
This is the answer.
That's... Wait. This is the answer. Holy shit. It broke the 3D lighting. Maybe it's conflicting with DG Voodoo then. I mean, if you got it working already, then maybe don't do that then, I guess. Or maybe it's better for Windows and doesn't jive well with Wine. I don't know how to release this guy without killing him. Don't know if I'm supposed to just do that, so I'm gonna... Yeah, I didn't use DG Voodoo, I only used the Draw Compat when I played it. Never had too much luck with DG Voodoo. Games kind of work, but they're a little bit wonky a lot of the time.
Your spirit is released.
Okay, we got a key. Can I use the key to release that guy? Probably not. But we move so much faster, we can just go there and check. Yeah, I don't think I can interact with this guy.
This is the answer.
Oh, sorry, I misclicked. I probably have to kill him, but... Right, this one leads to the exit, this one leads to an orc I can't kill yet. Game is a little dark. It is. This is from the time when games were not allowed to be bright. Let me see if there are options here for me to change. I can add a filter if you guys think it's too dark. Hang on.
Well, sharpen my weapon.
If you guys think it's too dark, I can add a filter on OBS. Let me see here. Here, I can do this. Nope. I can do this. Is that a little bit better?
I might as well sharpen my weapon.
Yeah, CRT, we're a lot brighter. It looks a little bit too much my end. I think I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. Here. That's changing the game too much. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit. I'm gonna put just this tiny bit, like 0.1 gamma.
We must proceed.
This. Before your head is all definitely. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably right. The game is very dark. This is how I'm playing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it like this. I don't want to change things too much. I rarely modify the games I play on stream in any way. I just realized something that this game does that the Dragonfire didn't do. It scales the sprites as they move away from the camera and closer to the camera. That's really good. Does help with the illusion that it's actually 3D. Die by the sword, I think it was... No, that wasn't the draw compat. That one I used the patch to make it work on modern computers. Extended? Die by the sword extended, something like that, I think. Oh shit. Okay, he had a key. That dude didn't have a good day. It worked really well, Die by the Sword Extended, because the game still looked and felt incredibly jank, so they didn't change much. They just made it work properly. Okay, okay. Shit, there's everything there that we need. The game is... That game is junk. It's one of those... Jank. Not junk. Jank. That game is jank for all the good reasons. As I like to say, good jank comes from a... Good jank comes from a good place. They were trying a lot of interesting stuff with the dynamic combat system and just... Like, if you hit the enemy with the right speed, it can get very satisfying, but it's wildly inconsistent. You do end up just... You are slaying, in case you didn't notice. You can get into a rhythm, but you end up just flailing your sword around in a somewhat controlled way. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I was slightly disappointed with Limb from Limb, which is the expansion, because it has zero story.
You are slain.
But playing as a skeleton was fun. This leads to the same room, doesn't it? Yeah. Ow. I know I could just die and have the health, but... I don't know if I want to risk not having lives. The game has to give me a healing potion somewhere. Did you respawn, you piece of shit? Respawning enemies on a game that has no experience and no loot drops is just plain rude. Yeah, multiplayer. That's a good point. So much wasted effort bringing multiplayer to games. Freaking torture room. Oh, sorry, sir. Sir, I didn't understand the graphics. Sorry. Do I click here to release? How does that feel, sir? No, I haven't tested it with Nocturne. No. It was just Revenant and Dark Secrets of Africa. Shit. Sir, work with me here. Can I cut this? Sir, how does your back feel? Like is that a good stretch or a bad stretch?
This is not working.
Okay. Sir, I got the lever. Are you okay? Do you want me to call someone? Maybe I'll leave you alone, I guess. Man, we're going to be doing 1 hour of this with 1 health. What? We do have a shield with this. Maybe we can take less than... Well, it looks like we have a shield. Okay, I think we can take less damage like this. Really, there's nothing here. Nocturne was jank as hell when it was released. I forgot about you! And I should have saved because I'll be... I don't like the idea of just taking a death. I don't know why I got an extra life. I think I got an extra life due to like story stuff, like I released the wizard and that gave me a life. I like how the wizard said, we need more people like you. You're never here killing and torturing people by accident.
You are slain.
I can't just walk. I have to assume that all the enemies are going to respawn. Sunfall, that doesn't sound like a fun time. What are you doing with your life, my friend? Ah, this orc. So this is this lousy room. It didn't even... Okay, that room we can skip for now. Okay, let's head back to the treasury. Maybe some of the keys we got work here. You're kidding me, right? It's empty? You were 19 or 20, nothing worthwhile. Nah, it is worthwhile. You explored. That's fine. Okay, this one had gold in it. How much gold do I have? 26. 14 more and we can heal ourselves. Okay, so that is the orc room that I can't get to. That's the exit that requires the lever. That's the room with the guy being dead. That's the room with a bunch of enemies.
We must proceed.
I know, calm down. I guess I'll go the other way at the gate. Okay, I didn't take this exit. Okay. It just goes around, there's nothing here. Armor, okay. Doesn't change the sprite. I have tried desperately to find an entrance into the castle. I'm now too injured to continue my quest for the crown. Tell my family I love them. Ngar. Oh, we got a... Can't I? Wait, what? What? Oh, it's money! We can buy potions. Do you have anything more, sir? That was so much gold. That was like 80 gold. Can go back and buy potions.
Your spirit is released.
That was very good. Sincerely thought I was gonna die. Oh, free potion and something else. Oh no, those are... Oh, this is blocked by things, okay. 8 health on a potion, that's not a lot. Alright, if we had gone this way first, things would have been easier, but live and learn, I guess. Let's get back in there. Let's kill those big evil orcs. You have to redo this, really? Fine. Do I remember what I did? I do. No, 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 no. No, I almost messed it up. I messed it up. It's this here and here, this here and here, and this one there, but that has to happen first. It's very specific about the order you do things. Okay, that over there is the exit. I need the combination still. Gonna deal with the orc in this room? And I don't remember where the shop is. No, the shop was next to the exit. I can go there. I want to kill the guy in the cage because I think it's...
Is unforgivable.
Geez, sorry, dude.
I will part you with your spirit.
That hurt a lot. That's a nice effect. You know, this might be a waste of resources. Killing that guy didn't do anything. I think I'm going to skip that room entirely. Like, no reason to waste health if it doesn't give you anything. Right, I think this was the room with the treasure that we couldn't get because it had, yeah, one of the rooms with treasure. Yeah, 2 hits, I can only take 1.
Your time has come.
And that gold down there has to be at least 80. Let's see if we can grab the gold and run away. He might get in my way. Jesus. Oh, he's still. Oh Lord, he coming. No, no. How much gold was that? That wasn't enough for this. Well, why is it so difficult to kill enemies on the first level?
Now I understand.
Alright, I could play with the combination, but I'll wait until I see if there's a way to actually learn it. That's utterly jacked. Okay. What else can we do? I'm gonna kill that guy because there's nothing else I can do with him. I can't interact with anything else. So, yep. Goodbye, sir.
This is the answer.
This is the answer. Still can't, like, interact with it. I can't slide down the chain or something. Mm-hmm. Nope. Oh, wait. There are respawning enemies in here, if I recall correctly. Unless they only respawn once. No, here they are. Do we have anything else? No. Jesus. Please tell me it's at least 40. 25, but there's a potion here, so it's a positive. It's a net gain. Ring of Agility. Okay, this is worth it. Okay. Let me unmark this room. We're not going to come back here. So this is the exit and the shop. This is the guy. I should have unmarked this. This is the guy we killed. This is the combination room. And this is the treasury. It has two things we can't open. Let me head to the shop, see if we can buy anything interesting that maybe can help us kill that orc without dying. You asshole. If that's the orc room, I don't want to go there. Oh, no. Then again, unless it gives me some feedback, just trying different combinations wouldn't work. You have a shield. This is a +2 shield.
I'll take it.
I mean, I could just buy the potions. And I could sell this. Oh, he doesn't buy that? Really? Special potion, he doesn't buy it. Do I even need to kill that guy? Shield sprite doesn't change. At least not yet. It is a very similar shield. We have 32 combinations here. If it does give me feedback, if I get the correct one, it's fine. Let's see. That happens. Just doing binary incrementing here. It's simple to keep track of it this way. That's half the combinations tested. Now the other half. Oh. There we go. Okay, I don't know if I was supposed to figure that out in a different way. I have been to every room except for the ones with the orcs. There's gold in the room here, but like, it's less gold than it takes to buy a potion. And we're going to use more. If this is the end of the level, we're probably gonna heal. So if I can kill the guy without dying, even if it reduces me to half my health, it's still worth it. I'll give that a few attempts. I have a better shield. If we could hit... Ah, shit. Yo, it is slightly better now, but... not by much. I just have to hit him enough times. Ah. And this is with the barbarian. I imagine with the other characters it would be even worse. Unless, of course, you were using spells, but that's cheating. If I had hit once more, that would have been enough. Wait. Loads? Yes. Gonna do quick save and quick load, so I can give this a few more attempts. Good start, good start. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Your spirit is with me.
Thank you. Oh, he drops a key. The other one might drop one as well. That's not enough for a potion, but... now I do want to do this. I want to kill the other orc and get everything from the treasury. I forgot that this game can... enemies can drop items. Oops, treasury is right here. Fireball! Yay! Mana potion! Yay! That's all I'm gonna sell all that shit. Then again, maybe you... one spell every once in a while wouldn't hurt, but... You're pretty sure by 2003 the X9 was more common in games? 2003... I wouldn't say common, but more like high-profile games were using it extensively at that point, yes. Like Half-Life was 2003 or 2004. No, Half-Life 2, I mean. It's 2003, 2004, and it used like a higher, more complete version of DirectX 9 that had all the pixel shading stuff. Hidden and Dangerous. I had a friend that played that a lot. What happens if I... do I equip it here? Do I equip it here? Okay. Oh, he did not drop a key.
You are slain.
Okay, I'm gonna try to exit the level. If that doesn't finish the level and fill me up, I'm going to reload. You have both games, remember playing it on PS1. Okay, so one of the rooms in... one of the chests in the treasury I can't open. Whatever. Let's get out of here. See if we recover our health. Hidden and Dangerous on the PS1. That game felt like it had a complicated interface. Mustn't have been easy to make it work on a TV smaller resolution with console controls. Somehow it works, yeah. When like this is important, yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Maybe this isn't the exit. It wasn't the exit. I should load instead. Is this the exit? If it is, I don't want to go. No, it isn't. Okay. Complicated for its time. Yeah, I agree. And I think this friend of mine that played it did comment on the AI being good. Oh, look at how this looks. It's fancy. Oh, you! Hello! Nope. I did not expect that. Okay, come on, game. Shit. This is one way, you piece of shit. Okay, I'm going to load this, which is before I kill the orc. And I'm going to ignore the orc. This is no, wait. This is before I even got the spell? Wait, when was this? Oh, this is after I got the key, before I opened. Okay, let's do that. Because I did not fully explore the map. I can't use the key on the other one, right? No, it's specific. This chest being empty was such a troll. Okay, exit is like over here. I don't want to fully explore that. I shouldn't have taken the portal yet. They're not expected to be one way. Okay, no, I didn't want to click that. Ah, shit! Wait, what? I'm pretty sure I saved. I didn't? I didn't, okay. So you recall the first Elite Dangerous game was released the freeware before the second game. Really? I remember nothing about the release of that game. Like it was rare that we could get games the legal way here back then. Not rare, but slightly uncommon because most of them didn't get released down here, except for like big name stuff like Blizzard games. Which is why like half the boxes I have are for Blizzard games. That's what I could get my hands into back then. They needed to get like with a local publisher for that, and most devs wouldn't bother. Good evening, Buffet. Advertisement for the second game, same devs as Mafia. I remember trying to play. I didn't play anything other than that, but I remember trying to play the first Mafia back then, and it was... I didn't like it too much, I don't know why. Played for like a couple of hours before dropping it.
I'll take it.
You can sell this, it's really freaking cheap though. I'm gonna keep it for now.
I'll take it.
Back then there were those like open world games that were kind of like GTA, like Mafia and
You left me no choice.
Scarface and a few others. I tried to get into those games. I never liked them too much. I feel like I should, but I didn't. The hell game. Nice balance. They don't use standard FPS controls. I'm sure it doesn't. I remember that at the time
I'll take it.
I remember having this conversation where we were talking about playing GTA and someone was like, "Oh, I have this friend that plays GTA with a controller." And we're like, "Holy shit, how does that even work?"
Your spirit is weak.
Because we all played with keyboard and mouse and we were like, "Holy hell, how do you play with a controller anyway?" It sounds absurd. Nowadays, playing that game with keyboard and mouse feels weird to me. I can't play an FPS with a controller, it still feels broken to me. We had almost full health, we had the best gear we can have at this point of the game. What do you want from me? That was... yeah, I'm gonna die right here, that was way too much health. Two, not good enough? Let's try again. Not good enough. I want at least 7 health at the end of this. Nope. Man, how difficult can this be? There's... not that I would use it, but the game has no difficulty setting. This is normal. You can't make it easier. If this is too hard for you, good luck. Okay, I'll have to settle for 6 health. What the fuck? Five? Eight.
No choice.
There you go, that's very good. Let's try this now. If I can do this without using a potion, that would be great. There we go. Okay, I'll take it. Let's see what's in here. 2 orcs! The fuck, game? What are you doing? Really, it connects here? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay, if it connects there, ignore all of it. I swear. Right, and then you go here, and then it connects here anyway. And then you don't go in that direction. Let me make sure. That's 2 orcs. 2 orcs. Yep. Leave that alone and move on to the next level, I guess. That game is a little bit intense. Underdark. The intense heat and acrid smell of brimstone in the cavern threaten to overwhelm you. Using the eerie red light cast by molten lava, you make your way forward, following the lure of the demon. Yeah, this was my favorite song from Dragonfire. 25 gold, okay. And yes, I do agree, the music makes a lot more sense in this game than in Dragonfire. Absolutely.
You are slain.
Could you get a follow? I guess? How do I do that? There, I guess?
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Alright, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. No problem. Oh. Mystery. What is this? Health potion, okay. I think this game doesn't have... It doesn't have levels just like Dragonfire, but I'm starting to think it also doesn't have upgrade potions.
This is fine.
Yeah, it is. Maybe it's just equipment. At least that would make it so you don't get punished by not finding all the potions. Like you can get in Dragonfire.
Fear me.
Okay. Mana potion. It's a shame they sell for nothing. Freaking orc. God damn it. God damn it.
Your time has come.
Well, could have been worse, I guess. All these rooms that serve only to drain my health. If they gave me like a healing spell, that would make the mana worthwhile. That's pretty bad. I do like this song, but okay. New health potion. I know I could optimize and like save, check a room if there's nothing, just backtrack, but reload. I think that might be too much. Too much saves coming. God damn it.
Your spirit is weak. You are slain.
Okay, because I died, I'm not gonna go into that room. Wait, that was that room? Oh, this is important actually. Never mind. Okay, I hope the game doesn't fuck me over too much. I'll just use the healing potion. Fire runes. You can interact with this. I wonder if you can put something else in here. Oh, here comes the best viewers. There you go. Is this a spell? Explosion. Magic.
Your spirit is released.
Okay, that's a good amount of gold, I guess. I kill you.
Your spirit is released.
Okay, that probably lowers the bridge. Wait, there's an exit here? Fucking okay. Fine, whatever. Nice, I hope there's something good in here. Don't tell me it's required to find that. I exploded because I had that thing equipped still. Shit.
I kill you.
Can I not take that hit at least?
I kill you.
Okay, now surprisingly I have to do this. If it was like optional I would get it, but... Oh, the mana recovers. Shit.
You are slain.
Ah, crap. That means I have to use spells. I hate it. Mana regens on its own. Health doesn't. God damn it, game. Hello there, Sakura. Welcome in, my friends. But then again, if mana regens, you don't need potions unless you want to like just explode something really hard. Which also means that a healing spell would fix the game entirely. I don't know if that was good, actually. I know I could use freaking mana potions to try to kill this guy from a distance. I don't want to use spells, game. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had drank a potion by trying to quick save.
You are slain.
Because it makes the sound and my mana regen right at the time.
You are slain.
Oh look, another mana potion. I want health, goddammit. Okay, I killed him without taking damage. I'll have to accept that spells are necessary. Ah, what a shame. Well, this is like a new area. I haven't been here. Maybe I should go back to that bridge. I think it should be down. Oops. I'll head back to that bridge first before proceeding to the next part. Because we pulled the lever, I'm pretty sure that should drop the bridge. I kind of like how the scenes, they're all the same size. Except for like the corridors, they're like narrow. But otherwise they all take the exact same space. That saved them a lot of work. Because all the renders follow the same template. But it also makes it a lot faster to navigate because I don't even have to move the mouse. If I'm moving in the same direction. Okay, that was too much damage. Nope, too much damage. One hit, I can deal with one hit. 2 hits, I guess. They weren't big hits.
You will be punished for your insolence.
You pay for your insolence. Okay, there's a teleporter. I'm gonna mark this. For freaking...
You left me no choice.
I see, no choice. Health. Wait, that didn't restore mana. Are those upgrade? Oh, those are extra lives. Okay, I was carrying them around for nothing. I would never ever think in a million years that you can get an extra life for drinking a potion.
You left me no choice.
What is this? A stone that we have to carry around for reasons. Of the two games, Hidden Dangerous 2 is the better game. First game is jank, but fun jank. First game was very jank. From what I remember watching my friend play it. Shit. Fun tactical shooter. I've always heard good things about those games in general. People seem to be a fan of them. I want to make sure this guy doesn't drop anything, because that's a dead end. And it's not worth it to kill it if he doesn't drop anything. Okay, if I'm just checking, I'm gonna use this potion. Once I realize it doesn't drop anything, I'll just reload. The only complaint about the first game, how fast the enemy reacts. Yeah, if they make the game difficult by making the AI slightly unfair, it probably wasn't intended to just make the game difficult. But balancing the AI... Oh, that's probably where that portal takes us. But back then, that was kind of the bigger problem with AI in games. Was for a point they had a difficult time trying to get it to be good, and then they got to a point where they had trouble reining it back in, so it wasn't too good. Plenty of games back then where the AI is too good. Okay, I think this is where we put this down, right? Yep. Really? For freaking... Still have this other exit all the way over there, which I figured was the path forward. If this one is the path forward, then it's going to be annoying. Because we will need to go back there and then back here again. Ah, god damn it, game. I used 4 spells on it. I used the mana potion even. What more do you want from me, game? Your GPU was 4 gigabytes and it didn't exist in 2003. Yeah, we do. Shit, game! I blame the bot. Goodbye, there we go. Okay, I'll take it. Oops. Biggest we ran in 2003. Might have been more than that. Remember, that's around the time of Half-Life 2. Then again... Yeah, actually might be right. Shield +2. Oh, the one we bought. Yay. Wasted money. I like... Did we just moonwalk casting spells? Because that was kind of amazing. Okay, I can't interact with this, so this is not where we use the key. Yep. Or this. Right. We can't interact with it. Like, look at this. Let me see if I can do it again. Chung chung chung! Yeah, he moonwalks. Shooting fireballs, amazing. Man. Alright, this guy, I was going to ignore it. Oh shit, oh shit. Dead end. Another dead end. I keep making lousy choices with my life.
Your spirit is weak.
Okay, I took one hit, I guess. Although that guy didn't have to be killed. Jesus, they're coming out in force today. We got one best and two cheap Sunfall. They're starting to pile up. I know I should get that. Where is it? I have it noted down. Someone recommended I should get that. Saribot to get that shit out of here. Okay, straight down, then left. We take the portal. Probably get sent to somewhere we have already been to. Then we go to the other exit. Which is going to take forever to get there. Shit! I didn't have the sword equipped apparently. I mean, I did have. Why didn't he attack? Yep, we have been here. That portal is pretty dumb. Okay, gonna have to go the long way around. And then I'm gonna have to come back. So, yep. Fun times. No. Yeah, 2, then 2 to the left, 4 down, 3 down. Why did I mark this room? Oh, because I couldn't potentially put something on the pedestal, okay. This is a separate map. For freaking... What was it? What? Why did I... Is this a... This is confusing.
Oh there, stranger. I'm troubled. Creatures below have taken my gold, and I want it back. See, I'm good at making weapons, but I cannot use them very well. You bring me the gold, I'll make you a stronger sword. What do you say?
Okay.
Why are you here without the gold? Come back when you have it.
I do have it. By the way, the volume is a little bit too high for the music, I think. Otherwise we can't hear the dialogue.
Why are you here without the gold? Come back when you have it.
Okay, so that's not the gold that we just got. So I put a marker here, so we know to come back. Wait. I've missed this. Okay, maybe then it's enough gold.
Why are you
Nope.
here without the gold? Come back when you have it.
Right, all that is left is that area with the orc. I can go elsewhere. Please, shit. I'll have to use my last healing potion. What can I do? Fucking... Okay, one hit, it's whatever. Yeah, we recover potion. Hello there, Jankito. I'm sorry. The game gives me no choice. I feel dirty, especially because I specifically picked the character with the least amount of magic points. 256, that sounds a little bit more in line, yes, very high-end cards. But yeah, Jinkito, because our mana regens, our health doesn't. We have 500 mana potions, we have 1 health potion.
Quickly.
Calm down, I'm talking to chat. Most were still less. Yeah, sure. I had, around 2003, 2004, when Half-Life 2 was released, I had an NVIDIA FX 5600. If I'm not mistaken. Those cards were shit. If you try to play Half-Life 2 with the full high-level pixel shaders, it fucked up because they use
We must
25.
proceed.
Shut up! They use 24-bit shaders, and the NVIDIA FX cards at the time they had 16-bit pixel shaders. So instead, what they did was run through the pipeline twice, technically getting 32 bits, but just running too slow. It was a very dumb generation of cards from NVIDIA. And of course, that's the one I got. Yeah, I don't think other people can see that, and I don't think they see why it's funny. Can you... Okay, I'm not gonna... Sakura just banned cheap viewers and best viewers. Which sounds funny to me, I don't know why. It makes sense, it makes sense. We are not only using magic, we are also kiting. I need to take a shower after this game. And we're still almost dying. You can't see. Yeah, I thought it was just mod stuff. Yeah, those bots are automated. They're gonna come in here, try to post their message. It's going to fail, and they're just gonna stay there, I guess. I hadn't thought about it. I didn't even realize blocked terms were things that you could do. Yeah, you do kill me. How did you know? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the magic to regen. I'm going to try to explode those guys because that explosion is AoE. You have been meaning to go into all the channels you mod for and do that. All the channels you mod for? It would take a week to do that. Okay, they do kill them very well, but mana takes a while to recover. You do have a nice sword collection, I know. The only reason it's not going to take a week is because you can be very efficient with that. Like if you do like 50 channels a day, you should be done in less than a week. Gold bar that goes straight in here? No, it doesn't. Interesting. So it's for something else. Ah, come on, game! 2 orcs? Fucking joking with me now? Game is unreasonable. Jesus Christ, man. My mana! Are they going to follow me all the way to the blacksmith? They aren't, are they? Blacksmith, little hand. Okay. Alright. How is life, guys? Everyone doing well? What about the game last night? Was there a game? I don't know. You only mod for 26. A few of them are basically dead. Yeah, I don't... I wouldn't volunteer to mod another channel personally because I would feel embarrassed because I don't have the time to be there. Like every Saturday it's the same thing. I see Sakura posting their message and I'm like, oh nice, I can take a nap and cash them for City of Heroes. And then I wake up and she's done. Because Saturday is when I recover. You dicking son of a dick. I managed to catch your stream once and I didn't talk because I was still too sleepy.
Your spirit is released.
Okay.
Your spirit is weak.
Landau starting playing Etrian Odyssey. I think I would love playing Etrian Odyssey games. Because, you know, dungeon crawling, auto mapping, it's very I know nothing about the game other than it's focused on the mapping aspect. Without requiring you to manually draw them on a paper. So it sounds very enticing. Yeah, no, you considering how much time available you have and the fact that you also stream and how many channels you're in, you do spend a lot of time modding. One has to appreciate the... Oh, this is a different screen. Oh, another gold bar. One has to appreciate the effort, of course. I do. Okay, let's drink this right now, I guess. The S1s actually had you use... I blame chat. Use the button screen to draw the maps, very satisfying. Yeah, I should play it on the DS. Yeah, I think I did hear about them not having the manual mapping anymore. Jeez, these guys are fast. It sounds like the kind of comfy game, you know, just sit back, relax, cozy up on a couch or something with a DS and just map all night long on a rainy day. Okay, let's go back there. Not done with it. Yeah, fair hard is okay. I have a problem with bullshit hard, but fair hard is more than alright. There are games that are unfairly difficult, but they teeter on the brink of being fair. I can still manage to enjoy those. More gold bars. They don't stack. I assume we're gonna sell them for a truckload of gold. When it was only one, I thought it was going to be puzzle stuff, but... Ah, this is the gold for the dwarf. I forgot he wanted his gold. Right, of course. What I'm talking about. Similar, it's very similar. It's literally the same engine. The only difference is like the character scaling. The music tracks on the disc are the exact same music tracks from Dragonfire. This song is from Dragonfire. Inventory is the same, but it's on the sides. The inventory system is the same. Same hotkeys to switch around as well. Which explains how they managed to release 2 games on the same year.
Why are you here without the gold? Come back when you have it.
Did I miss another one down there? Let me reload. Maybe I missed because the chests are all already open by the time you get to them. So maybe I missed one. That's the first thing I saw on the first screen. Not every exit has an arrow. Because of course it doesn't. However, all the exits do show on the map. You'd also have a map, by the way. So it's mostly fine. Wait, no, there's only 3 of these fantasy exits. There was one where I had to actually use an explosion spell to open up a wall. And the only reason I didn't spend 3 hours to figure that out was because that exit was shown on the map. So it's strangely civilized, despite the bullshit in the combat. Okay, maybe I have to use the gold on him.
Well, I'm afraid that's not all. There are still 2 bars.
Okay. It's weird because you don't get a thing like the use item that they had on the previous game, so it's not obvious, but that's what you do.
Well, I'm afraid that's not all. Bring me the rest. Thank you. This sword is my finest work. Here you go.
Yeah, just throw it on the ground. Pick it up, you bitch. Alright. His finest work, a sword +1 instead of the plus... Sword +2 instead of the +1. There you go, his finest work is... Oh, so this... Wait. I was gonna say this means that this area is optional. But that's a problem then, because I don't know where else to go. Okay, there's someone here.
Hello, adventurer. You look exhausted. Let me ease your pain.
Oh. A health potion and a potion of life. Is this the first upgrade potion? Yes, it went to 16. Almost missed this. So this entire area is for +1 life points and the sword. So the secret passage on the wall was entirely optional, which is fine. But then I don't know where to go next. Is that an... I think I've missed an exit. I'm just seeing on the map that I missed an exit. Never mind. Let's get going. Nope. Also, I was talking about how every screen is the same size, so you can keep your mouse there and it's already on top of the arrow. It's very efficient. Man, you do have to go all the way around. This is the song that played in Basque, City of Basque, Dragonfire. Wait, now that I'm here, I'm not seeing the... I think it scrolled out of I think I saw an exit because it had scrolled out of the map. Alright, Necrorain, thanks for stopping by. Have a good sleep. Yeah, no, the exit disappeared. I think these were scrolled out of you.
Let us continue our quest.
Shut up. Alright, so there's nowhere for me to go here. The only place that I still haven't been to is the door. I would need to figure out how to open it. Yeah, I think this is going to scroll out of you when we get here. Yep, that's why it looks like there's an exit that I haven't been to. It scrolled that stuff out. Welcome in Bogus Meat Factor and Raiders. Welcome in everyone from Bogus Meat Factor's channel. I'm Copert. I stream from Sundays to Fridays to humor everyone. And I'm currently playing through the Computer House games. We finished Dragonfire yesterday and we are up to Clans now. It's also part of August for the Windows, where a bunch of streamers are playing through Windows 95 and Windows 98 games during the month of August. Welcome in everyone. How is Clans treating me? It's treating me. It has forced me to use spells, which is a travesty, if you ask me. And I'm currently stuck, unless this thing is nothing. No, it is a door blocking my way. A house made of computers. Welcome in, Kenny-Cause. That's my assumption. You know, they're Swedish. I don't pry too much. And you were playing Giants, Cities, and Kabuto. I actually haven't heard of that one. So yeah, I don't know what to do here. I can't use anything. I do have an extra key, but you can't. This thing is not interactable. That's the thing. It's not interactable. I can't do anything with it. And I've been everywhere on the map. BMP screenshots. You had to focus on that specifically. That's kind of funny. It's a 2000 RTS FPS hybrid. Seriously, I've actually never heard of it. That one flew over my radar. Yeah, this entire thing, there is this, which looks like the end of the level because it's like one small thing. This, which led to that other area that had a bunch of bonus stuff. We finished everything. And we have no other exits. That's confusing. Asymmetrical action game with the former Shiny stuff. Oh, Shiny. Very silly. If it is from former Shiny, it has to be silly. So yeah, we started playing Clans today. This is level 2. And the game is very stingy with resources. And you don't regen your health. And I'm playing as a barbarian and I'm having to cast spells and kite enemies so I don't die all the time. Other than that, it's very good.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith.
And I'm a locksmith. Thank you for the follow, Juicy Farm. Enjoy the free emotes. Chrome frowns on you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame. I don't blame Chrome. That's the wrong answer to the riddle of metal. Can I put... I can't put it back on here. And I can't unlock it, it's not locked. Come on, sucker. Don't badmouth Chrome around here, okay? What the fuck, game? Level 2 and we're already kind of stuck. So we have been everywhere. What this means is that there has to be something somewhere that I overlooked, where I could use one of those two items. The key or the flame runes, fire
Might as
runes.
well sharpen my weapon.
Sure. You played a Cimmerian Age of Conan with roleplay. She was very much giving Chrome middle finger. Alright. I'll assume that badmouthing Chrome is part of the roleplay and that's not representative of how you feel towards Chrome. And he doesn't have to listen. Only a weakling would require for Chrome to listen to them. Is this a thing? No, it's just decoration. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna have to go through every screen pixel hunting to see where I missed a place to use an item. So yeah, we're back to pixel hunting. Thanks, Computer House. Not much of an opinion on him. Yeah, that's fine, I'm just messing around. Now, I'm going to assume that wherever we have to go do something, it's not in here. Right, there was a secret passage kind of deal and it led to a bunch of bonus stuff. Okay. If I go up here, I can isolate this area. I was liking Rage of Mages. Also get Medieval. Rage of Mages is good. Like, I think it's a very good use of an RTS engine. I think it works well for an RPG. I have three problems with it. One, using spells is bullshit. Like it usually is. Like, you have to select the character, I have to open the spell book, you have to click the spell, then you have to click the target, and then you're already dead like 5 hours before you do any of that. That's easy to ignore for the most part. Second problem is like little glitches. I'm stuck on a level because I have to kill every enemy, and I did, and it didn't complete the level. So next stream I want to see if I can get started with bring a cheat to skip the level if I can't find. Must be an enemy hidden somewhere maybe. Didn't realize the developer of Rage of Mages wanted to make Silent Storm. Yeah, no, those people made a lot of games. The company was still active at least until like 2018. And they did with Silent Storm the same thing they did with Rage of Mages. They made 2 games and then they dropped it. Did I check back there? Or maybe I didn't. Let me make sure. I can't get too distracted. I need to check all of these. And the other problem that I have with it is that it's a closed economy game. So they have all these amazing items that you can buy, but you can't repeat missions or anything. So you don't know if you're gonna have, like, you can't spend your gold on good items and then you don't have gold for the best items. So you want to make sure that any gold that you spend is already on the best item for each slot. So don't get locked out of things, and then you avoid getting mercenaries because it's gold that you can't recover. We pulled this. This was for the drawbridge. Don't do anything else with it. I actually found weird that Monolith was publishing Rage of Mages. Yeah, blame them for calling it Rage of Mages. That's a dumb name. Not that it's dumb by itself, it's dumb in the context that it doesn't fit the game, and the original name was fine. Yeah, the original title in English would have been Alads, and in Russian it's Alads something something, which is the place you're at, the things, the continents are called Alads, different separate worlds. Seal of Mystery. Yeah, because there is a seal in place in the Alad you travel to hold like some evil being or whatever. It makes a lot more sense than Rage of Mages. The game is not just mages, and most of them are not raging at all. In fact, the intro talks about these mages who actually sacrifice their freedom to save the world. I don't see them being very ragey about it. Alright, Sarka, thanks for stopping by and for blocking those viewers, cheap viewers, best viewers terms, and for kicking people and all that good shit. Thanks a bunch, have a good rest and have a good stream tomorrow. Feel like they changed the name last minute. Yeah, English narration intro builds up to say that in the world of Alads. I did notice that. Did you also notice how on the cinematics and the graphics, where it shows the medallion with the menu, it's written in Russian on the medallion, not in English. On the menu it's in English, of course, but all the other graphic images are still in Russian. You can't really see it because it's low quality, like it's small on the cinematic. But of course they didn't re-render the cinematic just for that. Pixel hunting. I freaking love pixel hunting. Is it using Smacker? I don't actually know. I love pixel hunting so freaking much. Okay, this is where we started the level. Yeah, changing the name into Rage of Mages was definitely some dumb, like, market department kind of thing at the last minute. If you work in marketing, like, I'm sorry, but you know everyone hates you. It's fine. It's a living. I'm not criticizing you. As long as you're being well paid. You're taking money from dumb companies in a sense. Still have this jank as fucking hell co-op mod for Shogo. Oh, come on, Kinikos, you're better than that. You're going to put a co-op mod on top of Shogo, man? Really? Of all the things you could do with your time. Just crashes within minutes of you trying to listen servant. Yeah, of course it crashes. What's okay, I can't use that there. Okay, that made me skip a bunch of the dungeon. We were there. So I have to get back. If you play multiplayer Shogo, you cannot shoot through walls. Is that supposed to be a good thing? Don't you want to shoot through walls? Like when I played what was the name of that horrible game? Operation that sort of racist Wolf 3D game. Operation Body Count. When I played that game, I got to the final boss and I killed it without knowing the final boss was there because I shot rockets at a wall and the boss died. We got the ending. I had to reload and try a couple more times, so just so I could see the face of the boss before killing it. These those ads are very classy. I like how someone called me out in chat. I think it might have been Absentia actually, because I said that the game didn't age well. I had a warning and everything on the overlay. And then they said, you are implying that at some point this game was appropriate. And I'm like, yeah, you kind of have a point. UN Tower has a past problem. And yeah. And the first freaking level you have freaking Arabic music. I think I disabled the music on that game, right? As soon as it started playing, I turned it off. God damn it. Mechanically, it wasn't the worst game. It was interesting. The thing is, it has a bunch of dumb levels at the start where you're in the sewers killing rats. Because, you know, you start a game, you have to be at the sewers killing rats. Like, everything else is added on top of that. And the end of the game is just repetitive dumb mazes. The middle of the game is actually interesting because you have a squad and you give them orders and you switch between them. I kind of developed a strategy, worked fine. But they didn't have that for the entire game. That was too fun, so they took it out midway through it. And that game made Corridor 7... Corridor 9? Corridor 7, I think. It made Corridor 7 look like a masterpiece. The bonus 10 levels on the CD version of Corridor 7 were so freaking good. If the rest of the game was like that, people would probably give it more attention. But the first 30 levels, the ones from the original floppy version, those are pain. You shamelessly like the CD music because it feels like music you'd hear in CC channels or something. I guess that's a way to look at the glass half full. Squad Thinking's body count is so freaked. If you switch just before dying, you don't. Game over. Yep. It's only if you actually let yourself get killed, game's over, even though the game could just switch to control the next soldiers. Yep, it did a lot of that. What I did is every soldier that you are not controlling heals to full health at the start of the next level. So you just have to activate the elevator with a soldier that is at full health, even if everyone else dies. So what I did was I
sharpen my weapon.
Calm down. What I did was just I kept a soldier stuck in the elevator for the entire level. I cleared the map until the light turned green. Then I switched back and activated it. It was fast, it was fun, everyone was fully healed. Okay, we're back here. I pixel hunted everywhere. So if anyone knows the answer, I'll take a hint. Do I have to be on this screen? Did I miss something somewhere? Where do I have to be if anyone knows? Ability to attack other enemies is also broken. They can't damage anybody who's still in stasis. And also they can't harm anyone if you're actually too far away. I'll believe you. It was kind of fun to hear the gunfire from far away as you traveled, but... I'm gonna put down a saving here, and I'm gonna head down to the bonus area. If anyone will look up the answer. Player random player weapon sound. I have a clip where I was... One of my squad people was shooting at nothing. And then I just look at him and he continues to shoot at nothing. I think there were... I think he was actually firing at an enemy who was firing back at him. And they just kept firing and nothing happened, and I just moved on with my life. I'll go back to the bonus area, see if maybe there's something there that I missed. Which would make it not a non-bonus area, make it a required. Imagine body count deathmatch, someone just spins the grenades. No, Beve, this is the same engine they used for Dragonfire. I'm pretty sure it's their own engine. If it was anywhere close to the Diablo engine, it wouldn't be like per screen. It just switches the screen when you reach an exit. It doesn't move the background at all. I highlighted it. You can highlight rooms. It's actually a feature. Like, I highlighted this one because it has this pedestal, which is technically interactable, but I think that's just a remnant. This is where we got the fire runes from, but I can't use anything on it. So I kept it highlighted just to remind me that there is an usable thing here. So at the beer store, welcome in, looking quite night. Yeah, that would go really well right now. Okay, let's go to the bonus area and investigate there if I missed anything. Okay. This leads to that other area and it loops around to here. Which also means I have to remove the highlight from that room. Right, there's nothing else here. There's nothing else here. Maybe I can talk to the blacksmith again. I didn't try doing that. Make sure there's nothing else in the chest hiding. Did you guys hear that? That was a thunder. It vibrated the walls. We had like very strong winds for 3 days and now it's just raining. As usual. Okay, maybe I can talk to him again. Nope, you cannot. Can I give him this? Nope. Can I unlock him? Nope. No, this is just for the bonus swords. Comfy rain to play clans too. Yeah. Yeah, oh, let me remove the highlights. It is a very comfy game. Unless you're running from orcs. Right, and this is this part of the map. I I have explored everything. I'm going to mouse over, pixel hunt a little bit, but yeah. Man, if it's really well detailed, like the light coming from under the bridge. And how the lava part looks bubbly. It's not just a simple render, they did clean up these screens. I feel like the overall this looks a lot better than Dragonfire. We haven't seen the entire game. Dragonfire felt a little bit more varied, but you know, 7 levels. This is still the second on this game. But that one was just normal renders. This one I feel they put a bit of work on top of the renders. But yeah, I don't seem to be finding anything here. I feel like you need to use these on lava somewhere, but... So yeah, there's nothing for me here. Yeah, I'm stuck. The lever we can't interact with it, but it doesn't do anything, just like the pedestal. All the exits have been mapped. I have been to all of these rooms at least once. Pixel hunting. At this point I assume I missed something obvious somewhere. Well, if no one has any hints, I'll try to find a text walkthrough or something. I see what I have to do here. That's been... I guess what? Walkthrough clans is not a good search to put on Google.
Let us continue our quest.
That's the wrong clans game. Okay, this should be it. No questions. There are cheats, but of course I don't want to use cheats. Nope. This message board is people
Might as well sharpen my weapon.
recruiting people to their game clans. Too much on really, yeah, Clash of Clans as well. With there being a secret wall somewhere in this map. I already did that. That's how we got here. It's... I think it was this one, even? Yeah, this was a secret wall. I exploded it with the explosion scroll. Already figured that one out. So much shit in the negate tag. Yeah, possibly. Jesus. Okay, negative tags. Clash of Clans, get out of here.
Quickly.
Nope, it doesn't help much. Now it's giving me Bannerlord results. Next step would be finding a walkthrough on YouTube or something. I can't write playthrough. Really? Clash of Clans?
I might as well sharpen my weapon.
I'll do a playthrough video of seconds gameplay, 10 minutes, that's not good enough. Jesus Christ, I'm going to go to the Steam page and see if there are discussions on the board for it.
Let us continue our quest.
This game does not work. Okay, no, that's not what I want. Only complete walkthrough I can find is this German one. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take. I found a German guide, everyone. If that brings you guys memories.
Let us continue our quest.
Yeah. Another one of these Underdark. Here it's necessary to find 4 runes to level to lead. The first one you can find on the road. The other 3 only at the end. Alright, I found one, Janky Toad. Thank you so much for trying to locate one. Furthermore, there are 2 bridges with which gears to be lowered, and the north a patch which is done by a stone. I did that.
Let us continue our quest.
A lava tube must also become clogged. The associated wheel is almost around the corner. Otherwise, there's nothing worth mentioning except the blacksmith. He forges a sword +2, be back here, use a teleporter to avoid fights. So the only thing I can tell is that there's a lava tube that must become clogged.
Let us continue our quest.
Shut up, I'm thinking here! I mean, there are 2 lava tubes. I did find them suspicious, but they're not interactable. Wait, no. No, I can't cast a spell on it, okay. If it is not interactable, you can't cast a spell. Let us continue on our quest, yeah. I would love to, game, I would love to. So technically I have to clog these, but they're not interactable, so I can't even cast a spell. And there's another tube all the way over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I can do this because this is targetable, so I can cast a spell there, but it doesn't help. Alright, it's finally cooling down. Yeah, Abby said that you guys were getting 20 something in the evening sometimes, but 42 the rest of the day. It's going to probably be cold tomorrow. I'll probably have a coat on, but right now we had a small heat wave, so it's still warm around here. 100 Fahrenheit and above. Yeah, she told me that. That's horrible. There is a wheel around the corner. Okay, what did it say again? A stone that must be repaired. Two bridges with gears to be lowered. I did one of those. Lava tube must become clogged. The associated wheel is almost around the corner. Okay, let me see if I can find this wheel next.
I'm turning to stone with boredom.
Calm down. God damn it. 3 across, 1 down. Three across, 1 down. No, I know I'm in a different room than when you typed that. But 1, 2, 3 across. 1 across, 3 down. Nope. 1, 2, 3. No, it enters here, exits here. There are no other exits. Starting from the top left, okay. If you mean this one, this leads to the other area with the blacksmith and everything. I've been there.
Might as well sharpen my weapon.
It opens a different map. Like, this is the passage we can go to, and this leads to a separate map, so it doesn't continue here. But no, thanks for looking at it, and see if I can find the wheel. The guy says. If it is next to this, it's just around the corner. There's a wheel, it says. Claw was more of the first games to utilize multiplayer game network, jointly Microsoft. Yeah. Nani? Went to Game Pros, you're supposed to feature 16 live support. 20. Ooh, what the hell? Yeah, that makes no sense. Claw, I think that was like one of the very first games that required you to have an MMX CPU. I remember that because I saw that in a magazine and I was like, fuck. Is my computer already outdated? $256 people on Terraria. Man, I was playing Terraria completely blind. Thinking, yeah, let me give this game another chance. Everyone says it's cool and all. And I'm playing it, it's fine, I'm kind of enjoying it. And then I get this ominous message on the bottom left. And I'm like, what does that mean? Let me get out of here. I teleported back home. And then this huge freaking skull pops out of nowhere and it's a fucking boss fight. And then I realized why people think the game is good. Frostmoon goes fucking insane with spawns. I don't remember the names of the bosses. And I haven't played it recently. There were patches, they might have added more shit. I played it, I got every single achievement. I deemed myself satisfied with the game. Then they added more shit, I'm not going back. I'm happy with what I did. This is not interactable. Yeah, the runes are for the end. There's no point in trying to use them here. But there's nothing to interact with. If the stream goes offline... I don't know if you guys heard that. If the stream goes offline, my house was struck by lightning. Which actually happened last week. I wasn't streaming at the time. I just lost the modem. Big Thunder. Look at the neat shit you can do in Terraria now. Should I? Right. That's a graveyard biome. I think that thing already existed. Terraria is neat, but I need time to play other games. I can't go the rest of my life playing No Man's Sky. Yeah, Neuromantic was a big thunder. Last time we had this kind of thunder, my modem went upsy daisy. And it was funny because I contacted the ISP, right? And you don't give them the details. You just say my internet is not working. And well, on the day of the appointment, I hear the car driving by, and I look at the guy. He's already coming to my house carrying a new modem under his hand, and I'm thinking, whoa, he's just assuming that the modem's burned out. I guess that's kind of efficient. And then he enters the house, and I'm like, yeah, no, we had a thunder, and he's like, I'm going up and down the street replacing everyone's modem. Don't worry. Like, everyone burned everything. And he was like, yeah, no, this guy, like, lost a TV and a laptop or something. Now my electrical installation here is very good. The modem didn't actually fry, it was turning on. The only thing that stopped working was the cable connection, because that is straight from the ISP, doesn't get grounded anywhere or anything. It was actually still turning on fine. You have to wonder if getting those things where you take one coaxial cable in and then take out of the modem that's actually protect against surges. I never used one of those. I might actually have a surge protector that has one of those. I had never bothered. You thought someone was reading the Nightmare Gatekeeper. Wrong stream. Was it that loud for you guys? It's settling down. It's raining properly now. Your uninterruptible power supply has a coax pass-through. You don't have another coax to use it with. I never had actually. I said that I thought I had one. We didn't have coax pass-throughs here on any of our surge protectors or similar devices. What we do have is those. That phone connection RG something, not 45. 45 is at Ethernet, right? It's RG12, I think. First and older homes here in Brazil aren't grounded. Also, hi. Hello there, Grub Junker. Welcoming. You know, the house I'm in is like, was built like 6 years ago or something. So it is grounded. Every outlet has a ground pin. There are like, I don't know how many copper rods stuck outside. And I have like 3 DPS protectors on the junction box. I really don't want my stuff to fry up. I can't afford to replace this shit if it does. Alright, we're going to have to... Right, but I did try to find a playthrough online that we could look at, and I couldn't find because of... I did try finding Clan's playthrough and it's just gameplay, walkthrough in German.
Sharpen my weapon.
People hacking PS4 to boot Linux. Of course it is a PC. Okay, I found a video. Let me put this video on the stream. Hang on a second. Let me see this. This does work, yes. So I can just pull this up.
Let us continue our quest.
Let me see if I can.
Здравствуйте, те, кто пришли посмотреть.
Okay, let me do this, and maybe this. All right. Okay, no, that's a different character. I was wondering why he has so much armor. So that is the level we already did. Okay, he got to the second level here. Okay. He's walking, he's using spells, moonwalking, like I did. Fun stuff. He has no different items from what I have. I should crop this better because the video is like, oh. Like this, there we go. Okay. Hopefully he just doesn't pop a porn on his video or something. So he got the fire rune like I did. He got the explosion scroll. He pulled the lever.
I'm turning to stone.
He is exploding the wall, I think. Was it the ink? Yeah, extra lives, just like Dragonfire. It has extra lives. You drop all the items you spawn at the start of the level, and then you can come back and pick your items back up. Okay, he grabs items. He doesn't have the key that I have. Either he already used it or he didn't get it yet. Okay, he got to the bonus section. Right, the key we used for these chests. He talks to the blacksmith. He gives him all his gold. That doesn't work. Okay, he still has the key and the rune. He keeps going, casting spells for the most part.
Quickly.
He grabs the gold. 3 bars. Talks to the woman, gets the potions, gives the bars, gets the sword. Goes back to pick his items back up. He lowered the bridge, he crossed the bridge. Right?
We must proceed.
I know we must proceed. I'm trying. He got to this room. Exploded more people. He doesn't know how to get across. He didn't get the stone yet. Continues exploring. Grabs the stone. Puts the stone down. Moves past. Returns to explore. Gets the portal. Realizes it leads nowhere. Grabs the shields, which he already has because... And this is where we can't get through. He saves, he tries to use the key, he drops it on the ground, same thing as I did. Tries to click it, doesn't work. Alright, this is where we are at. It has the key, the rune... What? What? What?
Quickly.
What did he do? Do you just click it until it opens? You can't interact with the door, but if you click on the arrow with the key, then it unlocks it. It's still not opening though. I did notice that he lost he didn't have the key in the inventory anymore. Now I'm still clicking here. Specifically for this, again...
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
The last Rosie, thank you for the follow. Let me fix a thing here. There. So, you can't interact with the door, and that's like... Because it doesn't change the cursor, it doesn't highlight it like everything else in the game that you can interact with. After using the key on the arrow, you have to right-click the door... Nope. You right-click the arrow. The arrow is the... This is... This here that is... Like, if you put your cursor on an arrow, it changes to a hand, indicating that it is interactable. This is not the arrow, the exit that we are interacting with. This is the hotspot for this door. Right, this is, right here is the door. This is the door. Not this, this. So I have to use the key
continue our quest.
on this and then right click this. Alright. Alright. Okay, it is a... For one second I thought we were back. No, it is a different map. Okay, probably back to normalcy here. Uh-oh is correct. The things we do so we don't lose health. Mana, come on, mana! I took damage. Oh shit. Did I miss it? I don't have healing potions to deal with damage right now. There we go.
Your spirit is released.
Good. Very good. Okay, still need to find 3 runes then. Oh, another market on the map. Oh, it doesn't show. It's a different... This is... They reused the bonus area with the blacksmith. That's so dumb. Okay, orcs, I can't fight them. I have to kite this guy. As much as I despise doing this. I haven't explored elsewhere, so it's risky to go into those doors. God, this is so boring. Okay, maybe it's all the damage. I took 2 hits! God damn it. This game is impossible. Did you really miss that? Let me switch to the other spell. Ah, he blocked the exit somehow. Really? I can accept 1 hit, not 2. 2 is a full healing potion. I might have to take this. It was multiple hits, but it was only Not a lot of damage. Look at the stair in the back. It doesn't, you can't go there, but it's a nice detail. Okay, this is the second drawbridge and a health potion. Very generous of the game to do this. And by the way, it was also a very long corridor. I took 2 hits, that's not acceptable. 1 hit is fine. I love the sound the bar makes when he's hit, reminds you of old men struggling to get. He's old, okay? I'll avoid making noises when leaving the couch from now on, I suppose. Okay, mana potion, don't care. Mana potion, don't care. No, it's good. It's good to know that you can do that. Don't click the fire. You throw the runes in. Nope, you don't throw the runes in. It is a funny sound.
I kill you.
I kill you. Different section.
Oh, in trouble.
Your spirit is released.
That it is.
You are slain.
Ooh, healing potion. If I use it, I think it's going to. I think it recovers 8. Precisely. Okay. That's fine. Let me put a hard save. Well, this is the pipe that needs to be clogged. Okay. Hello there, crab meats. Welcome in, my friend. Okay, let's... Good, good, good. No damage taken. Oh, we probably can't cross here if this thing is not closed. Okay. Oh, another rune. Okay. And we have a bunch of gold. Okay, what do I drop? If we find another shop, these things sell for a lot less, a lot more than the potions. The mana potions are like 1 gold. So I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, so there's nothing else in here. Right, this entire section is for 1 rune. That's fine. Okay, yes, use everything. Yeah, there are no passages that we haven't been to. Okay. Alright, Sunfall. Gotta get up even earlier, that sucks. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Have a good sleep. See you around. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I have to remember that I did this one. No, I can't. Oh, water runes. So they're not all fire runes. I thought we were gonna be like 4 fire runes or something. Okay, this is this drawbridge. You know what? I want to check where that portal leads me to, because it might lead me to the pedestals or wherever I have to put these runes in. And then I can just get them out of my inventory. Oh, start of the level. Right. That's awesome, dude. Maybe it's if you, in case you didn't get the previous room, I guess. Okay, drawbridge, let's go. Ooh, fancy looking. Do we die if we try to cross it? Nope, it's just, okay, here are the runes.
This is not working.
Okay, they all look the same. Alright, that's 2, and we need 2 more. Now, if I look at the map, I still have 2 passages there alongside this one. Alright, do this one first.
You left me no choice.
I'm gonna take the punishment here, I guess. Oh, look. That was easy runes. That might be a pipe to be unclogged from the other side. Okay, now we have to go back, all the way back. Yeah, we're going to unclog and be able to come from the other side. I have to find a rune around here. It's probably earth runes or something. Got air, water, fire. Don't you hate it when you're like, oh, we got earth and fire and water. No, like air, fire, water. And then they come up with something dumb like wind? That's already freaking air, dude. Wind as an element always sounded dumb to me, like air is fine, of course it's an element, but wind? Okay, that's way too much health lost for no good reason.
I will touch you with your spirit.
Okay, and that should be the end of the level. Wind is a force, not an element. There you go. And it's earth. Okay, earth is fine. It's also a game for the Genesis that I had a lot of fun with. El Viento. Honestly, as much as As much as I found Ernest Evans to be interesting, I think I still prefer Del Viento from that trilogy. Ooh, hard save? Quick save. Alright. That's a powerful name. Chambers of Torment. From the fires of the Underdark, you enter a new kind of hell. To the sound of clanking of metal doors and the moans of an unseen victim, you begin exploring the dungeons of the ancient fortress. We got wind chimes again. We got the wind chimes back, chat. I just realized the description says the moans of an unseen victim, and we just heard the yelling right now, okay? That is part of the music track that is on the CD, and this music was on Dragonfire, and in that part we were at the docks. There was no reason.
Activity is unforgivable.
Shut up. There was no reason for there to be screaming in the distance in the town. Ambient sounded unreal. Yeah, there's a Howie scream in this track as well, somewhere. So I just realized something. They made the music for this game, and they reused it for Dragonfire, which was released before it. Like, there's no other explanation for them to have the screams on that. So it's not that they reused the music from...
Proceed.
Shut up. From Dragonfire to this game. It was the other way around, even though this was released first. They're probably making both games at the same time, or maybe they were working on this and got a licensing deal for the Dragons and Demons RPG. And they decided to rush that out first. Screaming dude in a village. Yeah, it was like the docks. There were like a bar, people were drinking, and this...
Might as well sharpen my weapon.
Yeah, please shut up. And then this song was playing, including the screaming. He still took damage. It's the same engine because he can take damage after the enemy has already died. He hits, he kills, and then he goes, oh, I took damage. There's the Howie screen.
Hello, my friend. It seemed that fate smiles upon you still, and it heartens me to find you well. But the path ahead is dark as the grave. I fear the demon takes a keen interest in your mission. I have something that should aid you in your quest. Our paths will cross again. Good luck, my friend.
Right, yeah, we rescued this guy on the first mission. Ring of the Axe. It increases our Axe skill by 3. I have something for you. That's not the first time he's done that. And ceremoniously throws it on the ground. It definitely seems made for this, very specific, trying to evoke the dark or atmosphere of Diablo 1. Yeah, Macaw. I do remember that you mentioned that it fits this game better. And now that I've realized that this song has the screaming that was mentioned at the start of the briefing for the mission, I'm pretty sure it was for this first. Oh yeah, right click. For the doors, it's right click, and for the chests, I guess. Farewell, my friend. Man, those stock screams. There we go. Oh, really? Okay. Wait, did I No, it is this door. Ah! This door is left mouse button. This one is right mouse button, this one was left. That's why I was attacking it. Seriously? Couldn't they? You've used the same mouse button to open doors at very least. Jesus Christ, man. I can't close this door. Yeah, this is right. God damn it. Ooh, skeleton. Why does this skeleton sound like a bunch of crows in a trench coat when I hit it? By the way, I spent health to kill that guy for no reason. Man, I'm glad I got used to Dragonfire. There's an item here. And it's gold, actually. Spent so much time trying to find those rags on the final mission. Just a slightly redder spot on the ground next to more red stuff. Yeah, left mouse button. Left mouse button, there you go. We're getting used to it, chat. The game is very special. Now we know how these doors work. This is not the hitbox for the door. This, you have to click here. Oh, it's locked. Alright, that's fair. Still took a hit, god damn it. Yeah, you guys get ready, just like Dragonfire. We're gonna have a 1 hour or 2 of wind chimes.
Your spirit is weak.
Also, this laugh happens on the level that the guy just said that the Dark Lord has taken an interest in us. There was no Dark Lord alive for Dragonfire, so it all fits together. The Dark Lord was being resurrected. This song is way too perfect for this specific level. This is the door that is locked. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Now this continues actually.
Fear me.
No, fear them instead. They could drop. I have to kill them and reload just to check if they drop anything. If they don't drop anything, I'm reloading. They don't drop anything, there's nothing in this room. This is dumb, but I'm gonna reload. And ignore that room completely. Well, there's a key there for the door. Alright. We stay here for a few moments. As we kill these guys slowly. So yeah, it has stopped raining. It was just to scare us with a couple thunders. And I don't think I'm hitting the other guy. I think I'm hitting only one at a time, so this is gonna take a little while. I mean, I could use a mana potion, who gives a shit, right? Dragonfire had no mana. It had no spells. But it had bow and arrow instead. It's really satisfying to do that. Like, you kill the enemy, the enemy is done, it's not gonna do anything anymore. But he remains petrified, have to go in just to break it. Any mages or wizards to choose from in Dragonfire? No, I don't think there were. No, I'm pretty sure it was all the same. Like, I don't even... Like, you would start with different stats, but this one has, like, magic as a stat. That one didn't. Right, that's the door to the things that we want to avoid. Okay, I'll take it. Ideally I should go for another 20 minutes at least. I actually managed to start the stream on time today. Right, if everyone was keeping track of that. After like 2 weeks. Oh look, a woman that gives us upgrades.
Hello, adventurer. You look exhausted. Let me ease your pain.
No, not upgrades. One of them is a healing potion, is a mana potion. Yeah, no, this woman is not as generous as the previous one. Okay, is this one of those? I'm gonna reload. I couldn't move in because I'm gonna reload after this fight. Yeah, 2 health potions just for this. Definitely reloading. Just making sure they don't... Oh, there is an exit. Shit, is there anything? Shit. Shit, we need to go through there. Crap. Let me check the door with the key first. There's even a spell. Imagine if it was a healing spell. The rest of the game would be so easy. Oh, not this is the wrong key. Okay. You don't click on the door, you click on the floor behind it. Okay, gonna have to kill 2 skeletons without wasting too many resources, if we can. See what I can do here. Try to wheel them down a little bit before we we continue to scream after you leave the screen. Okay, if they come here, then I guess I'll deal. Otherwise, I'm gonna wait for the magic to reload. I'll try to do a little bit more guiding. One of them died. It's very good. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna put down a hard save. I left an empty slot, really? When saving? Okay. I know there's another one here. Wrong way. Kill the woman. Leave me alone. She's a much easier target, you know. It's not gonna run away from you. Okay, full mana, let's do at least 2 more casts. Is it not following me past that door? Really? Still going to hit me because it's really close now. Okay, good enough. And okay, in here we save again. I think there's a spell in here for us. Explosion scroll level 1. You can't get here without getting this, because that wall was optional. I guess it's still a little bit weird. I'm going to carry for a little while in case we can save it. We can sell it, I mean. Okay, is this where the key goes? It is. So I'm gonna go here first. Mana potion, don't care. Well, I have the space. I'll carry it for now. Man, this... Oh shit, again. Doing this fights like this is so freaking dishonorable. I hate that I'm forced to do this. I'm gonna cast one spell and whack at it, it's fine. Yeah.
Your spirit is released.
Didn't take damage, so that's as good as I can hope for. I'll just cast one more. I took 2 hits, 3 hits. But I really don't want to keep, like, just guiding them for 50 minutes at a time. Okay. Yeah, killing that skeleton was unnecessary. There's nothing on this side of the map.
Your time has come.
I'm gonna kill these. I'll see if they drop anything, and then I'll reload. Since I'm going to reload anyway, I'll just do this already.
You leave me no choice.
Make sure none of them drops anything. One of them drops a healing potion. I don't think it's worth it, because I used one in the first place. No, I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, Nook and Quiet Night, that's a very good rendition of the soundscape of the game. Ooh, a shop! Alright, and this is the door we can open? Can we open it actually? Fireball scroll level 1. It's very expensive for something I already have. Okay, better shields, ring of the swords, and I think I have money for everything. So let me sell this, this, and if I want these two, I'm not gonna be able to buy the healing potion. Wait.
I might as well sharpen my weapon.
Oh, I have to buy
I'll
this,
take
replace and then sell this. Okay.
I'll take it.
And I can't afford this. Okay. Okay, I am using the sword, so that's an upgrade. And there's a thing here, by the way. That's bullshit. Come on. Come on, there was a little thing here that I could press down to open the passage. That's a pixel hunting bullshit right there. Have we hit a game over yet? My bridge character having their unique game over screen. I did game over once. I didn't pay attention to the game over screen. No, I didn't game over. I have to lose all lives. No, I haven't seen the game over screen. No. Could try doing that on the next stream of this game, if I remember. Just watch the dude become undone. Amazing. We do at least 2 casts of this on the skeleton.
Fear me.
I messed up my hotkeys. There's no reason to take damage from that guy. Oh. Good enough.
You are
No. Taking damage from that enemy is dumb. Just wait for 1 more mana. There.
You are slain.
You don't say. Okay. I didn't damage it with that. I can't accept that. That was too sloppy. Let me get the mana up first. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way again. Okay, that wasn't bad. I can take that. I like how this huge barbarian goes in there like two little guys. They go like, I kill you! And he leaves and they're like, oh, it worked! Still took damage, by the way. That looks like a room full of nothing.
I will part you with your spirit.
I'm gonna reload, I just want to make sure that room has nothing. Yep, it's a room full of nothing. Okay. Ring chimes for days. This looks like an important room. And... oh, it's nothing. Yep. Absolutely nothing. Okay, this passage is also nothing, just an orc. This entire side is nothingness. I'm gonna put a hard save down. Just in case another one. I'm gonna stop the timer for here. And we're going to come back to this game next week.